The world can be a noisy place. We hear about conflicts, we see suffering, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. We all long for peace, we search for it in our lives, we wish for it for our world. Peace seems elusive, like a butterfly we can't quite catch. But peace is not just the absence of conflict, it's a deep sense of calm, it's a quiet confidence in God's love. It's knowing we are held, even in the midst of storms. This kind of peace is possible for all of us. I remember a time when I felt far from peace. It was as if a storm was raging inside me, a tempest of emotions that I couldn't control. Every waking moment was filled with anxiety and fear, and I felt like I was drowning in my own thoughts. My heart raced with worry. It was a constant, unrelenting pressure that made it hard to breathe. I would wake up in the middle of the night, my heart pounding, my mind racing with thoughts of what could go wrong. I couldn't sleep. Every day felt like an uphill battle. The simplest tasks seemed insurmountable, and I was exhausted from the constant struggle. It was as if I was climbing a steep hill, with no end in sight. The world's problems felt heavy on my shoulders. I felt responsible for everything and everyone, and the weight of it all was crushing. I was overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of the issues I faced, both real and imagined. I was carrying burdens that weren't mine to carry. I took on the worries and fears of those around me, adding them to my own. It was too much for one person to bear, and I felt like I was being crushed under the weight of it all. I needed to find a different way. I knew I couldn't go on like this, and I began to search for something that could bring me peace. I tried many things, but nothing seemed to work. Then, one day I stumbled upon a passage in the Bible. It was a moment of serendipity, a chance encounter that would change my life. The words seemed to leap off the page, speaking directly to my heart. It was Philippians chapter 4 verses 6 to 7. These verses spoke of a peace that transcends all understanding, a peace that could guard my heart and mind. I read them over and over, letting the words sink in. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. These words were a revelation. They offered a way out of the storm, a path to peace. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. This promise of peace was like a lifeline, a beacon of hope in the midst of my turmoil. I began to pray, to present my worries to God, and slowly, the storm inside me began to calm. The peace of God filled my heart, and I found a new way to live. These words were like a balm to my soul. They offered a way out of my anxiety. They reminded me that I don't have to carry my burdens alone. God invites us to give Him our worries. He wants to replace our fear with His peace. This verse became my lifeline. I began to pray more. I poured out my heart to God. I confessed my fears and worries, and slowly something amazing began to happen. A sense of calm started to wash over me. Jesus Himself spoke about peace. He often emphasized the importance of inner tranquility, and the kind of peace that transcends human understanding. His teachings were not just about the absence of conflict, but about a deeper, more profound sense of calm that comes from a close relationship with God. In John chapter 14 verse 27 He says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you." This statement is a powerful reminder that the peace Jesus offers is a gift, something that He bestows upon His followers. It's a peace that is meant to comfort and sustain us through all of life's challenges. I do not give to you as the world gives. The peace that Jesus offers is different from what the world can provide. It's not based on external circumstances or material possessions. Instead, it's a peace that comes from within, rooted in faith and trust in God's promises. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. These words are meant to reassure us, to remind us that we don't have to be consumed by worry or fear. Jesus encourages us to place our trust in Him and to find solace in His presence. These words are a promise from Jesus. He assures us that no matter what we face, we can find peace in Him. His promise is a source of hope and strength, a reminder that we are never alone. He offers a peace that the world cannot give. This peace is unique, unparalleled, and it surpasses all human understanding. It's a peace that can calm our hearts and minds, even in the midst of chaos. This peace is not the absence of trouble. Life is full of challenges and difficulties, but the peace that Jesus offers is about finding calm and assurance despite these challenges. It's about having a steadfast heart and a serene mind, no matter the external circumstances. It's the presence of God in the midst of trouble. When we face trials and tribulations, knowing that God is with us can bring immense comfort. His presence is a source of strength and peace, helping us to navigate through life's storms. It's knowing that He is with us no matter what we face. This assurance can transform our perspective, giving us the courage to face our challenges head-on. We can find peace in the knowledge that we are not alone, that God is walking with us every step of the way. It's trusting that He will see us through. This trust is the foundation of our peace. When we place our faith in God's promises, we can rest assured that He will guide us, protect us, and provide for us. This trust allows us to experience a peace that is enduring and unshakable. Section 5. The power of prayer. Prayer is a powerful tool for finding peace. When we pray, we connect with God, we give Him our burdens, we open our hearts to His love. Prayer doesn't have to be complicated. Just talk to God as you would a friend. Share your heart with Him. He's listening. Spend time in quiet reflection. Read the Bible. These practices can help you connect with God. They can bring you closer to His peace. Section 6. Finding solace in community. We don't have to go through tough times alone. God created us for community. He gives us friends and family to support us. Don't be afraid to reach out for help. Talk to a trusted friend, pastor, or counselor. Share your burdens with others. Let them pray for you and encourage you. Remember, you are not alone in your struggles. Many people are searching for peace. By supporting each other, we can find strength and hope. Section 7. Trusting in God's plan. Sometimes life throws us curveballs. We face unexpected challenges. It's easy to lose sight of God's plan. But even in the midst of uncertainty, we can trust in God's goodness. He has a plan for our lives, even when we can't see it. Remember, God is in control. He is working for our good, even when we don't understand. Surrender your worries to Him. Trust that He will make a way, even when it seems impossible. Section 8. BookiBiblically, your guide to peace. If you are looking for guidance and encouragement on your journey to peace, I invite you to explore BookiBiblically. This resource offers insights and tools to help you deepen your relationship with God. It's a place to learn more about His promises and experience His peace. BookiBiblically can help you apply biblical principles to your daily life. It can provide you with the support and encouragement you need to navigate life's challenges with grace and peace. Section 9. A tapestry of peace. Peace is not a destination, it's a journey. It's a path we walk every day, a winding trail through the forests of our lives. Each step we take, each decision we make, brings us closer to or further from that serene state of being. The journey is filled with moments of reflection, where we pause to take in the beauty around us and within us. It's a daily choice to trust God. In the quiet moments of prayer, when our hands are clasped and our hearts are open, we find the strength to trust in His plan. This trust is not always easy, but it is essential. It requires us to let go of our fears and anxieties, to surrender our need for control, and to place our faith in something greater than ourselves. It's a commitment to seek His presence in every circumstance. Whether we are in the midst of a bustling city or the tranquility of nature, His presence is always there, waiting for us to acknowledge it. Through meditation and quiet reflection, we can tune out the noise of the world and tune into the divine. This practice helps us to remain centered and grounded no matter what challenges we face. As we learn to surrender our worries to Him, we will discover a peace that surpasses all understanding. The beauty of a sunrise over the mountains, the stillness of a tranquil lake at dawn, the gentle flow of a peaceful river, all these natural wonders remind us of the serenity that is possible when we let go and let God. This peace is not just a fleeting feeling, but a deep and abiding sense of calm that stays with us through the ups and downs of life. This peace is available to all of us. It transcends age, race, and background. It is a universal gift that we can all receive, regardless of our circumstances. When we come together as a community, sharing smiles and creating memories, we strengthen the bonds that unite us and amplify the peace that resides within each of us. It's a gift from God. Just as sunlight filters through the trees, illuminating the forest floor, God's peace shines into our lives, bringing light to our darkest moments. It is a precious gift, freely given, that we must cherish and nurture. When we receive this gift with open hearts, we are filled with a sense of gratitude and wonder. It's a promise we can hold on to, no matter what storms we face. Life is full of challenges and uncertainties, but God's promise of peace is steadfast. Like a lighthouse guiding us through a storm, or an umbrella shielding us from the rain, His peace provides us with the strength and resilience to weather any storm. And just as a rainbow appears after the rain, we are reminded that there is always hope and beauty to be found, even in the midst of our struggles. Let's embrace His peace today. Take a deep breath, open your arms to the sky, and allow yourself to be enveloped by His love and tranquility. In moments of serene meditation, we can connect with the divine and find the inner peace that we so desperately seek. This peace is not just for ourselves, but for the world around us. Let's share it with a world that desperately needs it. In our interactions with others, let us be ambassadors of peace. Whether through a warm hug, a shared meal, or simply a kind word, we have the power to spread God's peace to those around us. Our actions, no matter how small, can make a significant impact on the lives of others. Together, we can create a tapestry of peace that will bless our lives and the lives of generations to come. Just as individual threads come together to form a beautiful tapestry, our collective efforts to live in peace and harmony can create a legacy that will endure for generations. By holding hands and working together, we can weave a future filled with love, understanding, and peace.